Turkey's Istanbul held a press conference on Wednesday to raise awareness of the suffering of women and young girls imprisoned by the Syrian regime. The Conscious Movement held a conference with participants from 45 countries, including Syria, Britain, South Africa, and Ecuador. 2,000 NGOs and thousands of people from 110 countries support the Conscious Movement. More than 400,000 people were detained in Syria since the beginning of the war. 13,000 were women and children, and 7,000 still remain in prisons. Important figures like Baroness Paula Udin, who's the first Muslim to sit in the UK Parliament, and Mandla Mandela, who's the grandson of Nelson Mandela, were also present at the conference.
Such actions that we see today carried out by the international conscious movement here in Turkey, rallying grassroots people, conscientizing them about the plight of women and children in Syria, and to ensure that we exert pressure on the Syrian government. It is therefore to be translated through boycotts, divestment, and sanctions. That is what was able during our time in South Africa that enabled us to cripple the then regime. We would want to see the global community calling on their governments to apply sanctions on Syria and also boycott any goods and trade coming out of Syria.
Many victims of the Syrian regime were also present at the conference. Some with horrible memories spoke to ANews about their days in the Syrian regime's prisons.
الاعتقال الثاني كان 17/5/2014 دام لمدة 100 يوم وكان كل يوم بيعادل 100 يوم بالنسبة إلي لأنه كان كتير تعذيب فيه صعب. التعذيب النفسي كان أقوى من التعذيب الجسدي. التعذيب أنا ما زلت جوا ما بحس حالي تحررت ما بعرف لهلا بعيش الحالات لهلا بتجيني حالات لهلا بتذكر رفقاتي ما بعرف شي عنهم وين صاروا.
Majid Chorbaji is also one of the many victims who lost her husband from torture in the regime's prison. Her children were also detained for some time during her years in prison.
في أهمية خلينا نقول معنوية اللي هو إيصال صوتنا لأكبر عدد ممكن من العالم من الدول بحيث يعرفوا حقيقة شو عم يصير في السجون السورية يلي بتخيل قسم كبير من العالم جاهل تماما شو اللي عم يصير داخل السجون. يعني نحن لما كنت أنا داخل المعتقل بالسجن كان كتير لما نسمع أنه عم ينحكى فينا كنا كتير نشعر بنوع من الأمل والتفاؤل. أكيد رسالة أي حدا جوا بالمعتقل مثل ما كنت أنا موجودة داخل أنه جد لا تنسونا.
The movement said that the priority at the conference is the release of Syrian women and children, but it also focuses on others who suffer in war and conflict zones across the world.
بنطالب نحن من جميع الدول المساندة لهم والمطالبة فيهم ويكون الملف المعتقلين هو أول ملف ينفتح وإخراج المعتقلين في السجون المعتقلات لأنه إلنا النساء هنيك إلنا أمهات إلنا أطفال إلنا أخوة.
The Conscious Movement was first launched in March last year when thousands of women marched as a convoy from Turkey's Istanbul to Hatay's Syrian border. The movement gained international success by raising awareness of women imprisoned by Bashar al-Assad's regime in Syria, who are often subjected to torture, rape, or sexual violence.